What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you some basic builds to help you get started using Chargeable Light and Warmind cells in Destiny 2. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button as it helps our channel get recommended to more people. And also, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our new content. Now, if there's any mods that you don't have that I show in this video, it's important that you check in with Ada1 and Banshee 44 in the tower as they rotate mods daily. If you're looking for Warmind cells or Chargeable Light mods specifically, make sure that you go and check out Ada1. So the first build I'm going to show you is a Chargeable Light build that anyone can put together even if you're brand new to the game. If you don't know what Chargeable Light is, I already have a detailed guide on the channel that I'll link down below in the description. For this build, we're going to equip Taking Charge, Shield Break Charge, and High Energy Fire. It doesn't matter what piece of armor you equip these to, just make sure that you have enough energy on your armor to equip them. Taking Charge gives you 1 stack of Chargeable Light for each orb of power that you pick up, and Shield Break Charge gives you 1 stack of Chargeable Light when you break an enemy shield with the matching energy type. High Energy Fire is going to give you a 20% damage buff until you kill an enemy and then consume one of those stacks of Chargeable Light. Keep in mind that you can only hold 2 stacks of Chargeable Light by default. Now, you can use this build passively and it'll benefit you anywhere you go in the game, but one tip to keep in mind is that the High Energy Fire buff doesn't disappear until you kill an enemy. So when you're damaging a boss, try to keep at least 1 stack of Chargeable Light to keep your buff going the entire time. There are some ways to improve this build if you've unlocked more mods. For example, my go-to build is Taking Charge, Shield Break Charge, Charge Harvester, Stacks on Stacks, and High Energy Fire. With this build, you're almost always able to keep High Energy Fire active with the addition of Charge Harvester that gives you an increasing chance of getting Chargeable Light on a kill, while Stacks on Stacks is going to give you 2 stacks of Chargeable Light instead of 1 each time you get charged with light. Keep in mind, still you can only hold up to 2 stacks of Chargeable Light even with Stacks on Stacks, but for this build I don't think that you'll need more than that. As you continue to get more mods, you can experiment and swap them into this build. There's other damage buff mods like Loosened Blade, Surprise Attack, and Archer Ordnance that buff specific weapon types, as well as mods that get you Chargeable Light by getting kills with certain weapons like Sustained Charge, Precision Charge, and Swift Charge. Next up is another build that will help keep you alive in some of the more challenging content that Destiny 2 has to offer. This build is centered around the Chargeable Light mod Protective Light and includes some general chest armor mods available to everyone. Similar to the first build, we'll need mods to get charged with light, so I recommend Taking Charge, Shield Break Charge, and Charge Harvester. For this build, we can also add the mod Supercharged, which will allow you to hold 2 additional stacks of Chargeable Light, bringing your total up to 4. Now, the way Protective Light works is when your shields are destroyed, you gain significant damage resistance. This effect will consume all of your Chargeable Light stacks, and the more stacks of Chargeable Light that you have, the longer the damage resistance lasts. To complete this build, you can equip the Concussive Dampener, Sniper Resistance, Melee Resist, or Solar Void or Arc Resist mods that can be found on your chest piece. Each of these are going to help reduce the various incoming damage types. It's important to note that you won't be invincible with any combination of these mods, but you will be able to survive what would otherwise kill you without them. For the next build, we'll be taking a look at Warmind cell mods. These mods work in combination with Seraph weapons to give you a chance of spawning Warmind cells. It's important to know you can't spawn Warmind cells without having a Warmind cell mod equipped. Now, on their own, Warmind cells are very effective at clearing a room when detonated, but they also have mods that give you various abilities to benefit you in combat. The most basic Warmind cell build that anyone can make is using a Seraph weapon and equipping the mod Global Reach. Global Reach will increase the distance that enemies are damaged by Warmind cell explosions, and also increase the range that targets can be affected by other Warmind cell abilities. The next and final build is one of the more popular ones for spawning a lot of Warmind cells and not having to only use Seraph weapons to do so. This build will include the mods Global Reach, Wrath of Rasputin, and Rage of the Warmind. Wrath of Rasputin allows you a chance of spawning a Warmind cell from any solar splash damage from your abilities, super, or solar weapons. To make this even crazier, Rage of the Warmind adds solar splash damage to Warmind cells, so that blowing up Warmind cells also gives you a chance of spawning more Warmind cells. Some of the best weapons to combine with this build are going to be Xenophage, Sunshot, Tiku's Divination, 1K Voices if you've been lucky, Solar Rocket Launchers, and weapons with the perk Dragonfly, Firefly, or Chain Reaction. This is my personal favorite build out of all of them, and it gets even better when you combine it with other Warmind cell mods like Fireteam Medic and either Warmind's Protection or Power of Rasputin. Fireteam Medic is going to create a burst of healing for you and your allies anytime you destroy a Warmind cell. Warmind's protection makes it so that enemies within range of your cells do 50% less damage to you, and Power of Rasputin is going to apply a 10% debuff to enemies within range of your cell. These are just a few of the potential builds you can make in Destiny 2. They're easy and effective to use in almost any activity in the game. But let me know down below in the comments which of these builds is your favorite, or what build did I not mention that you think should be shown in a video. If you enjoyed this video and you learned anything about putting together builds, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. If you have any other questions that you want to ask me again, put them down below in the comments, and remember, you can chat with me live on Twitch. That link will be down below in the description. Thanks as always for watching the videos and supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.